This is the championship short go of the 2017 College National Finals Rodeo, and these highlights will knock you off of your seat. That was Austin Williams of Odessa Junior College. He got up from that spill and he was fine. Starting with the Bearbacks, this is Hunter Carlson of Sheridan College by way of Douglas. He is last year's high school national runner-up, and he would turn in the best score of the night, 80.5 points on Misty Valley, and he would finish in 5th place overall. Next up is Chance Ames of Sheridan College by way of Big Piney. He would score 78.5 points on Darth, and that would place him in 7th overall for the competition. Here's the winner, Lane McGahee of Sam Houston State, 79.5 points on Spicy Chicken, second best ride of the short go, and he ended up winning the championship with a 16-point cushion. To the tie-down roping, Riley Wakefield of Gillette College gets the job done in 8.2 seconds. He would end up in 6th place overall. Next up was Bryce Bott of Casper College. He had some trouble with the initial catch, and that cost him some time. 15.6 seconds when it was all said and done, and that would drop him to 8th place in the final standings. Then there was Bubba Boots of Northwest College out of Powell. He would miss his target, and that was costly as he would plummet down the leaderboard to 11th. Fastest run of the night, John Dosch of Hill College, 7.6 seconds, the fastest time of the entire rodeo. That helped him move up to 2nd place overall, and the Hill College men's team finished 4th overall in the team standings. The tie-down roping belt buckle would go to Reed Zapalak out of Tarleton State. 8.8 seconds was a so-so time, but he also had 4 extra seconds to play with in order to secure the win. The Tarleton State men's team finished 3rd in the final standings. Breakaway roping, this is T. Crane out of Colorado Northwest Community College by way of Wheatland. She throws the lasso in 3.4 seconds, and her 4 times puts her in 4th place overall. Every fraction of a second counts. Cassie Bahi from the College of Southern Idaho, 2 seconds flat, don't blink. She would have finished higher than 7th place overall if she did not have a no time earlier this week in round 2. Coming into the championship short go, Lonnie Lester of Sam Houston State trailed by only 1/10 of a second. 2.7 was her time, and the leader took a little bit too long. Thus, Lester is the winner, and Sam Houston State ended up winning the women's team title. Saddle Broncs, here's Tanner Butner of Montana Western. He's from Big Piney, Wyoming. 74 points on Lonesome Night. He had a no score in round 3, but finished in 6th place overall. Next up is Wyatt Hageman from the University of Wyoming. Lingle is where he grew up. The horse's name is Foofy Foofy, and he probably will not be trying to ride that horse again anytime soon. Only one rider scored higher than 80, and here it is. Brody Kress of Tarleton State. He's a Cheyenne East grad. 84 points on Pilot Point. Good for 3rd place overall. If it was not for a no score in round 2, he would have had a chance to win the championship. Speaking of which, here is the champ, Preston Burr out of New Mexico Junior College. He scored 74 points on Shasta, and that was enough for him to win by 5.5 points. Steer wrestling, here's Boots again for Northwest College. He throws one down in 4.9 seconds. That would enable him to finish in 7th place overall. The Bulldog champ is Denver Berry out of Southeast Oklahoma State. Having the fastest run of the night helped, 3.9 seconds. The next closest competitor was 2.4 seconds behind. Goat tying, this was a close competition. 1st through 5th was separated by 7/10 of a second. Ricky Engesser of Gillette College took a little too much time at 7.1 seconds. She had to settle for 3rd place after missing out by 4/10 of a second. Now to Amelia Anderson from the University of Wyoming. She would get her goat in 6.5 seconds. That would put her in the lead temporarily, but there was one girl that was slightly better. Here she is, Tawny Berry from Eastern New Mexico. 6.4 seconds was the time she turned in, and her total on 4 was 2/10 of a second faster than Anderson, so the UW Cowgirl ended up being the runner-up. Team roping, those from Wyoming did not do well in the championship short go. Denton and Dusty Taylor from the University of Wyoming would turn in a no time and had to settle for a 12th place finish. Meanwhile, Cooper White and Riley Wakefield of Gillette College did not have much luck either, and they had to settle for a 10th place finish. Northwest College had some better luck. Bubba Boots and Matthew Williams got the job done in 7.1 seconds, and they would get the 4th place award for the week. The champs were a couple of Texans, Cole Wheeler and Wesley Thorpe from Texas Tech. They got 2 lassos thrown in 5.9 seconds, which was enough for them to take home the belt buckles. Barrel racing, this was another close competition. Kaylee Webb from the University of Wyoming runs the pattern in 14.45 seconds. She missed the title by only 6/100ths of a second, and she had to settle for 3rd place. The UW Cowgirls finished 2nd overall in the team standings. The college queen of the barrels is Haley Kinsel of Texas Tech. She had the fastest run of the championship short go, 14.06 seconds, and when the dust settled, she would take home the saddle. Finally, it's bull riding. Jake Davis of Northwest College did not last long on bull throttle. He would finish in 11th place for the rodeo. Here was the best ride of the week. Cole Millincon of Hill College. Blindside was the name of the bull, and 85 points would be the score. Millincon only went 2 for 4 on his bull rides, but it was enough to win the college national championship.